very encouraging to receive an award. Anytime a teacher's time, effort, and sacrifice is recognized by an administrator, and in this case, an administrator who I respect a tremendous amount. The fact that I was nominated by my administrator, Mrs. Mull, is definitely a testament to recognizing the hard work that goes in. We have many teachers that put in a great deal of time and effort and energy into what they do, and the fact that I was selected amongst such great professionals is definitely a compliment to me. Well, I think when you choose to become a teacher, you choose to make a difference in the life of each student that you come across. Um, the job is to make a difference, and I've been blessed over the years by God to have an impact on the lives of each of my students that I come in contact with each day. I started my career as a health and physical education teacher and began teaching students how to drive simulator basically right off the bat. But after about 6 years into my career, I moved into to the comprehensive driver safety program coordinator, um, where I was responsible for teaching the students how to become safe, courteous, defensive drivers. Uh, I love being able to teach students a skill and receive the positive immediate feedback when they practically apply what I teach them in the computerized simulator units, as well as eventually getting behind the wheel of the car. Um, I've been blessed to work with great administrators over the years, and a district that has continued to hold the behind the wheel program as part of our school day. When the students who come to my class, they have a tremendous amount of desire to learn to get their 16-year-old learner's permit, so it motivates them to do their best. And when they're motivated to do their best, it motivates me to continue to give as much energy as possible to teach them each day. Uh, I don't believe there's more an important job than keeping the students safe on the roadways. I always tell them in class that, your other classes are important, but this one you need to have to stay alive. The information that I teach is relative to our students. They realize that they will use the knowledge that they gain every day for the rest of their lives. So the knowledge that they get from us, they will use the rest of the day, every day, the rest of their lives from when they start to drive. Um, I think when we're teaching them, it impacts their mental and emotional health, which impacts their freedom, the stress from their parents, uh, try to avoid getting in accidents and tickets. They save money by not having to pay for tickets, deductibles, court fees, insurance costs, license registration fees, etc. So they realize that not only are they going to use it every day, but it's also important to them. They can minimize their mental anguish from hurting other people in the car or from physical pain and suffering themselves. I thought I've been blessed by God with the best teaching job because I've been able to hold on to creating a classroom and a learning environment that creates the best educational experience to prepare my students to become safe, courteous, defensive drivers. The feedback from the students and the results of the safe driving surveys that we've had over the years shows the success and that our program has been continued to be successful through awards that we receive, and just being recognized for this award is also a tremendous compliment to our program. All right, what does this award mean to me as far as winning this award? I think it's just always nice to have the time and effort and sacrifice that teachers put into their job being recognized by the outside world. The fact that I was nominated by a person, my administrator, Ms. Jessie Mole, whom I respect and hold in high regard, is very rewarding. I know that there are many dedicated teachers who work hard every day, late into the evening, and on weekends that could have received this award. The fact that I was chosen from such a wonderful group of professionals is what makes this award so special to me. What motivated me most to make a difference in in my school was basically I decided to become a teacher. There were educators when I was in school that made a big impact on me, and I wanted to have an impact on my students. When I chose teaching as a profession, I wanted to make a difference in the school. The job is to make a difference, and I've been blessed by God to be able to go into work and have an impact on the future of the lives of each student that I come in contact with every day. I started my career as a health and physical education teacher, where I began teaching students how to drive in the simulator room and behind the wheel car. About 6 years into my career, I moved into the comprehensive driver safety program coordinator, and a few years after that, it allowed me to teach the importance of being a safe, courteous, defensive driver throughout the day. I love being able to teach students a skill and receive the positive, immediate feedback when they practically apply what I teach them in the computerized simulator units and eventually in the behind the wheel car. I see their immediate impact and how much they've learned from when they started the first day. I've been blessed by God to work with a great administrative staff in a school district that has continued to offer the behind the wheel training program as part of the school day. The students' desire to earn their 16-year-old learner's permit in order to drive motivates them to do their best. And when they do their best, it motivates me to continue to give as much energy as I can each day to teach them. I do not believe that there's a more important job than keeping our students safe in the roadways. The information I teach is relative to our students. They realize that they will use the knowledge that they gain every day for the rest of the lives that they drive. It is important for them to know what they have learned because they're being taught their mental and emotional aspects of staying healthy in the car. They know that their freedom, stress from their parents from getting in accidents and tickets, hopefully will be minimized. They will be able to save money. They save court costs, insurance costs, license fees, registration, etc. And by being able to follow that, these things are important to our students. They can also minimize their mental anguish and hurting other people and their own physical pain and suffering. I feel I've been blessed with the best teaching job. I've been able to hold on to creating a classroom learning environment which creates the best educational experience to prepare my students to become safe, courteous, defensive drivers. This feedback from the students and from the results of our safe driving surveys showing that our success has been paramount over the years, which always leads to my motivation.